Welcome back to the channel. My name's Adrian. Today I've got the solution for me for all those years of not being able to paint minis, lack of storage, patience, the cost in buying minis. I've always loved playing physically. I do a lot of VTT play for role playing and stuff nowadays, but I've always been a fan of physical playing. And I've always wanted to build. You see them all over the internet. You have people that have these incredible maps, the wonderfully painted minis, and everything else. And I don't have the money, but also I'm not a painter. My eyes are terrible. I can't see. I haven't got the patience to build, and I don't want to paint anything. Well, I do. Well, no, I want it finished. I don't want to spend the time doing it. And today, in this box, I may have the solution for you. So I've been sent this by Splattered Ink Games. They've got a Kickstarter coming out, and they basically contacted me after I did an incredible interview. And they contacted me saying, would you like a copy of our tokens? And I was like, only a fool says no to something that, well, I'll be honest, I haven't had to pay for. And I was like, you are aware I'm in the United Kingdom? And they were like, we don't mind, we love your channel, and we're happy to support your channel. And I'm always incredibly thankful for anyone that, supports the channel, watches videos, likes, shares any of the comments that I get. But this has got me really excited, and I'm going to open it together on the video, and then we're going to sort of take it all out, have a look and see what's in here. But what I'm going to do is just show you the Kickstarter project first, and I will have a link for this in the video description, so you can jump on and go and support it. Please do use my link as well, so just click through the video description. So here we have the TTRPG tokens, every adventure, RPG Essentials 2, so there must have been a previous one, and we are covering the Tome of Beast 1 and beyond. So there's hundreds of acrylic VT and VTT tokens, 400 plus for the Tome of Beast, 400 plus for D&D 5th edition, Tiny to the Gargantuan villagers to the, oh god, Tarrasque in here. Ooh. Again, I've deliberately not looked at this. I knew it was coming, and I was like, I just want to kind of do this as it is, if that makes sense. So we're currently at 422 followers. If we get to 500 before the campaign goes live, then you're going to get this Shoggoth enamel pin. If we get to 1,000, you're going to get an Alehouse Drake pin here. So I don't know, because this is a pre-launch page. Obviously, I don't think it doesn't tend to have fees and charges in. But we're going to be looking at these durable acrylic monsters that are going to last a lifetime. Easy to store, easy to transport. Definitely, if I've got 400 in this box, this is actually going to solve my most painful solution that I've got, because I have got some minis and they're all in a shoebox. That's the best place I could find to store them, and I don't get them out because I can never find the mini that I want. So we're going to see how this solves the problem. For every encounter covered, we've got forests to mountains, dragons to cities, dragons, undead, fae, giants, NPCs, everything in between. So we've got 400 plus monsters from the Tome of Beasts and 400 plus classic Dungeons and Dragons monsters from the 5th edition SRD. So this is giving us a look at what they look like. Obviously, we're not going to see, well, I can't imagine we're going to see stat blocks in here, so you're going to need to buy the books, so you've got the stats. Well, in reality, you're not, because if you play actually any fantasy game, then that's beautiful, isn't it? It's obviously a dragon or a drake of some sort, and in fairness, you could use that as pretty much any dragon. That's better than what I'm currently doing, and when I'm playing with my friends, we're using our minds. Oh, okay, so it's going to come, it's got a folder, and they're clear. Oh, that's sweet, isn't it? So we'll even have a custom binder to store and easily transport the oh, okay, so it's all just going to be in a folder in here. You just want me going to the top-down camera like I want to. So this is going to be the first time I've ever really, hopefully, used this. I'm going to see how this works, because I bought this camera for things like this, and I've not really used it, so let's have a look. So, can you see that? Oh, okay. Actually, okay, right. Let's find a good place there. Okay, right. So, let's just get it open then and see exactly what is included in here. Okay, so. Right, okay, so let's have a look and see exactly what is included. It's a nice finish. And, I don't know if you can see that, we've got magnets here as well. So that is magnetising shut, which is cool. Okay. All nicely protected with cardboard. Get that. Okay, so what we've got, looking at it, is sheets and sheets of these. Let's just take the top one out and have a look. Let's see, we're not going to be able to see this very well initially. Let's close this. So then, that's really cool. So they're all, as you can see the thickness of them in here. And I guess we just pop this out. That ballot there. How close can I get this? Look at the detail on it. Just turn that one off actually. Is that better? Yeah. That has got. But it's two-sided as well, so it doesn't really matter if it accidentally gets flipped or if you need it the other way around. Everything's two-sided. Yeah. Oh, that's really cool the way they've done those. Got some angels here. This is ace. Wow, look at this little skull thing. What else is in it? Oh no. We've got 400 odd to go through. Ooh, look at this, all these whales and things. It really is loads of just. Yes, we've got. So this, as you can see here, hopefully you can see something. I'm such an amateur at this. I will get better, I promise. But this is 2 out of 24. So let's just count. 233 on there. Wow, this is how they've got them all. These eagles and stuff. Oh man, look at that! That giant turtle. That is absolutely fucking sweet as hell. That is utterly amazing. I can't believe anyone's ever sent me anything like this. They're just talking on the internet. It's incredibly generous. I'm going to treasure these and use them. I'm going to start moving back to home games. Oh, look at these giants. This would have been so handy when I was doing that D&D campaign on the giants. Storm King's Thunder, was it? I think. Actually, am I putting them out of order? I'm not really, am I? Because I'm just reversing them. So that's not too bad. It's not the worst thing I've ever done. Gelatinous. Look at this gelatinous cube. And they're all sized properly as well, aren't they? This is what we wanted. These dragons. Look at that detail. I'm going to get all of these out, I think. Get it all in the folder. And have a bit more of a flip through. And then I'm also going to get, I think it makes sense to get them out and have a battle map out. But this is exactly what I have been looking for years. Because storage has always been a massive issue for me. And then how to store minis is a problem. That's assuming I can afford to buy all the minis that I want. And then this. absolutely amazing. A lot of traps as well. Okay, I wasn't expecting. We got like this, like that roller ball death thing that, like a death roller from Blood Bowl. It's not quite, but if you know what I mean, it's just different traps, like spike traps as well. Wow. And we've got a load of sort of humans and such like here. Oh my god. You know, it said the Tarrasque. I'm going to timestamp the Tarrasque because I think everyone needs to just have that's bigger than my hand. Not that, you know. Wow. And then, so we've got the last one here. That's a bullet there, isn't it? I think. And then, so they all go in these pages of the folders. All I've got out now is a playmat. I brought the camera down so we can see just how cool they actually look. And what I didn't realise is when we look at these, you know when I said they were two-sided? So you've got this side, and it looks like there's a protective film, so it's actually protected from the back. But you then flip them over, and this is actually, you can feel the sort of slight bit of indentation the way they're printed. So they're pretty thick. These are pretty strong. Okay, I'm giving that a fair bit of chunk. I'm not saying that I probably couldn't snap it with my manly hands if I gave it a go. Not that I'd want to, but they do feel incredibly strong. But there, this is this Jonah. It's absolutely amazing. So look down on top. It's one of the other things I do think about when, because I've got one of those Geek and Sun tables. So when I do play with like board games on it, sometimes you find that you're losing the minis because you kind of need to look sort of horizontal onto a board game, not vertical. And this didn't actually dawn on me until actually I put these out on this little playmat here. It's absolutely brilliant because we're now looking at them from a vertical point of view. It's actually even better because anybody around 360 can actually easily identify what each of the monsters are going to be. And there's just so many, but I found going through as well is this wonderful mimic, and who doesn't love a mimic? Mimics are ace. If you've never put a mimic in your game as a games master, shame on you, because even if it's, you know, whatever level, mimics are always good. I've actually done a doorway as mimics before because they could be anything. And then say these are just absolutely, and they say they look so good on these mats. I am going to be now moving to home games. This is easy to store, and I can actually, because they're all in this one folder, I can just simply pick this up and take it to my friend's house. So when he's playing a game or running a game, I can take it there. There must be people that, well, I've seen the bags where people buy massive bags and they like turn up at conventions and things with massive, you know, big thick rucksacks with all their minis all laid out. And then you have to go and buy all the foam stuff because to protect them, because they're painted, because if they knock into each other, then they do damage. You can get a load of these. They don't take up any space. You can store it on your bookshelf. I probably should have put it on my bookshelf so you can see just how easy it is. It's going to take up less space than these boxes. 800 minis and traps and mimics, and they are absolute. The artwork is utterly amazing. So I'm just going to leave you with my final thoughts. If you've got minis, and I'm not saying don't not use minis, because if you've already got them, I'm not saying that you couldn't add this to your collection, but this is going to give you so many more things for probably a tenth of the price that you've paid. But I do appreciate that painting is part of the hobby and people like that. But if you're like me and you lack space, patience, time, money, the ability to transport because you play out at other people's houses as well, I think this is going to be an instant buy. Just go and click on my Kickstarter link and please just at least follow the project so you can actually go and see for yourself everything else that's included. If you've got any questions about any of this, you want to know kind of what's included, drop down in the videos and in the video description, and I'll sort of happy to talk to you about it. Also, this is all just I'm still excited by this because this is changing the way I play now for every game physical game I play, because as much as this is fantasy, I can use these, you know, there's skeletons in here, there's mummies in here, it's amazing. Thank you, Splattered Ink, for sending this across. I generally can't believe that anyone has sent me something as amazing as this. Go and support the project, it looks absolutely amazing. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video, and I'm still going to be smiling for a long time with my giant. Cheers for watching.